حول العالم بدي اولادي
هذا مدني بيت ها
The enemies shooting across the road all day long, so that's made me scared.
Against a far wall, there were living people. There was a guy who was shot, and then there was 3 little kids playing among the dead bodies. One girl kind of sat next to her dead mother, kept hiding under her dead mom's scarf. If you take one step on the street, you're getting shot at. If you drive an armored vehicle, it's going to get blown up. You go near that, you're dead. How can we help these people? And I pray, and this verse comes to me, greater love hath no man than this, he laid down his life for his friends. And I say, God, you want me to do that? It's for love. Oh, I don't want to do it. I sent out a message right away saying, please pray, how can we help them? And people started praying all over the world.
Dave said, we don't know what to do. It's much more serious than anything I'd ever seen before.
And a guy calls me from Thailand, one of my chaplains, and says, Dave, I saw the text and the photos, I'm praying for you. When he said that, I felt this infusion. I think of God's Spirit. They need help. I need to be willing to lay my life down to help them. And so I called my American friends. I said, can you help give us smoke to obscure? And I'll get the Iraqis to bring tanks up. Yes. And they just started dropping smoke.
You see the kids? Are the kids moving? No.
By now, the 2 kids have been out, kind of in and out, they're dead. But that little girl, the angle was such ISIS couldn't quite shoot her. I asked the Iraqi commander, please come and look. And he looks. I said, look, there's enough smoke. You can do it. He goes, okay, 1 tank. Get 1 tank right now. Take it or leave it. Okay, we take it. Who will go with me? Are you willing to die trying to help someone that looks impossible to save?
I have the video camera. That's my main job, to tell this story, what is happening, and what happened to our teams.
The tank is trying to get in position to make it over the obstacles. But the Americans are still dropping smoke. We get prepared. And as soon as I saw the tank, I knew it was time to go. But I'm trying to save this little girl. Jesus, help me.
Whoever wants to go, go!
I was running behind the tank with my camera, filming as much as I can.
Also terrified, terror and commitment. The smoke starts to dissipate. And I'm on my phone. I called the battle captain.
No cover.
Give me more smoke, please. Otherwise, the tank will get blown up, we'll be dead, and then the people will be dead. And they just started dropping smoke. Right on target. The Iraqis kept firing. And I looked out and I thought, we're risking losing everything to save a little girl. I just said, is this the right time, Lord? Yes. Okay. Just ran. I can't believe I'm alive. There's 2 more men there, alive still. And we pulled the 2 guys back behind the tank. The tank's taking more fire and starting to back up now. At that moment, one of the men, Ephraim, gets shot in the leg by ISIS right through the calf. I'm holding the girl and trying to shield her with my body, running and praying. In Jesus' name, God help. And finally, the Humvee comes. We put everybody in. I get in, slam the doors. We drive just 40 yards and we're out of the fire.
Dave called and he said, meet me at the casualty collection point. We got there, and I'm not a medical person, so I really don't always know what to do in those situations. But here was a little girl sitting by herself. And as a mom, I definitely knew what to do then, so I just picked her up and held her really tight. And then she fell asleep.
It's not done. There was more people inside a building that ISIS controlled, this complex. And after the first rescue, the people in the building, one lady who'd been shot 3 days now, laying there shot, no water, just called on the phone to the Iraqi army, said, I'm still alive. There's probably 4 or 5 of us still alive among the 150 dead people. We're in an ISIS building, but we saw the rescue through the crack that happened 50 yards from us. Please come get us. I was like, no way. How are we gonna do it? We climbed this wall, and we're in. And we're creeping and quiet, and all of a sudden I come to this big open room about the size of a basketball court. The walls were partially collapsed and the roof had holes in it. And there were cans, about 3 feet high as far as you could see. And I thought, God, you gotta be kidding me. We gotta go quietly through that? Impossible. It'll mean they know where we're at and all of them can come and slaughter us. This was so bad. I just felt stripped of everything. We have no hope. And I'm afraid. I never said this in my whole life in a situation like this. And then I thought, well, God is the God that parted the Red Sea, or he's not. And he's the one that brought the walls of Jericho down, or he's not. So I said, in Jesus' name, Satan and demons, back off. Back off. ISIS, you cannot see, hear, or stop us. Not only here through this whole rescue, you have no authority and way to stop us. And I claim that in Jesus' name. If you don't like it, talk to Jesus. That's his command, it's his authority, and we're behind him. And we went across. And I felt a growing confidence, not in me, but that God was with us. We got through and we found one guy shot in the leg. He was terrified when we came in the room. He thought we were ISIS. And there was the woman on her stomach who'd made the call. Help. She'd been shot in the leg, 3 days now, shot in the leg. And then her disabled son, about 13 years old, and right across from him was a little girl, about 6 years old. And I just prayed, Jesus, help her. I said, don't worry, we love you, we're here to help you. We got to get him out now. It's going to probably take us 2 hours to carry him out. Right then, I look out in the street, and in the rubble in the street, 3 dead people, but 1 person moved. I could see it was a woman. I could see she'd been shot through the legs about 30 yards away, and she goes like this. I don't know what she said in Arabic, but I knew the meaning. Help me. And my heart sank. I just want to get out of there. I thought, no way we can help her. I said, God, just take her life. Have mercy. She's 3 days shot, no water. 3 days not shot, no water in 100-something degrees in Iraq. You should be dead. Maybe in 2 days. 3 days, no water, shot in the leg. She's alive. If we go out to help her, ISIS will know. Now we're right there in front of them. They'll know. They'll kill us. They'll kill her. They'll come right in that building. They'll kill that little kid, the girl who shot, the disabled boy, the other man, and my entire team, and the Iraqis. We'll all die. What's the point of that? There's no human way to do this, God. It's not just about courage. It's impossible. Just take her, God. And then I thought, God, you're bigger than that, but I don't know what to do. So I grabbed Zuhair's hand and I just whisper this. God, help. God, help. In Isa's name. And then right when I prayed that, his eyes go, look at that. And we look above us, there's wiring. I started pulling the wiring. I had my knife and I cut it down and we made 30 meters of wire, which is about how far she was from us, 30 yards. And he whispers something in Arabic to that little girl who'd been catatonic the whole time. Blah, blah, blah. She runs out about 15, 20 yards. ISIS takes 2 shots. But there's a low wall and they must not have had a good angle on her. It probably surprised them. She throws the wire out and runs back. And the woman is laying on her back and I'm just praying she can do this. She ties that wire onto her hand with one arm. 3 days in the sun, shot. She could have the strength to do that. I'm just praying, Lord, help it hold. And then we just pull her in like this.
Hang in there. Pull. Hang in there. Hang in there. Get this lady out in Jesus' name, man.
شلبي عمو تحمليش
Come on. Easy. Shh. Easy.
And she pulled her up to us. She said, God, you're great. God, you're great. Thank you. You did not forsake me when I called on you. And she looked at me and said, thank you, brother. You didn't leave me. I came this close to leaving her because I didn't have a solution. I had no idea. I wanted her to go to heaven. And so that's why I go back to that story. What's the story? The power of evil is so great. We are at our limit of courage, of ability, and it's not enough. Even on our best day, it's not enough. But we call on Jesus' name and he comes right through us and finds a solution and brings good out.
What is your Ismail Daoud? Ismail Daoud. Daoud? You. Huh? Iman. This is Iman. This one?